Hi guys, this is video number 4, so we're on page 5. This is just a review. This actually, I'm sorry, is video number 5. So, but we have to remember, so monsters can get in here intentionally and practical jokes. We have to remember those 3 things because we still haven't figured that out from the last video. So we're going down, now we're on video number 5, which is page 6. I looked at the first sentence. It didn't seem to be as important as first sentences often are. Her voice trailed off. It's not very important. But so I look a little bit further down, and I see when you were feeding me that stuff. I don't know. Maybe not important. I don't know. But then I saw the word ambrosia, and I didn't really know the exact definition. And the exact definition is a drink that the gods drink. I think it can also be food, but I don't know for sure. And I highlighted Annabeth because, you know, she's talking here. I didn't know the meaning of summer solstice. Well, I mean, I was thinking maybe you didn't. But what it is the most sunshine of the year, the longest light of the year. And just in case you didn't know what Olympus was, it's the Mount Olympus is where the big 12 gods live. And then I highlighted 600th floor. You normally look for numbers. So if you see any numbers, highlight them because they're going to be important somehow or some way. And I'm thinking, if we're talking 600th floor, it's got to be something about going to Olympus or something like that. It's not seeming to make any. Am I making connections? I don't know. Then I highlighted Poseidon, and gee, I don't know. So on this page, Olympus is the word Olympus is on this page a whole bunch of times. And so this whole page must be talking about Olympus in some way or the other. And so you have to wonder why. What's important about Olympus? 600th floor must be how Earth half-bloods can get to Olympus. Still with Annabeth, talking about summer solstice. Percy Jackson was fed ambrosia by Annabeth when he was in the sick bay. How did she get a hold of the drink? How did she get a hold of the drink the gods drink, which is a really good question. Did a god give it to her? Did she make it herself? Is there a special god that has it? I don't know. She's wisdom and fighting. Well, why would she have it? This page names Poseidon the god of the ocean in a big long paragraph. I need to go back and read more of that paragraph now. Important paragraph. Something was stolen. It has to be returned by summer solstice. That sounds right. So I went back to the Poseidon paragraph and I read the whole thing because I didn't understand. Right after we visited, Annabeth continued, the weather got weird, as if the gods had started fighting. A couple of times I overheard satyrs, I don't know how you say that word, talking. The best I can figure out is that something important was stolen. And if it isn't returned by summer solstice, there's going to be trouble. And when you came, I was hoping, Athena can get along with just about anybody except for Ares, and of course she's got a rivalry with Poseidon. But aside from that, I thought we could work together. I thought you might know something. So that sounds pretty important. But remember the title. The title is The Lightening Thief. And if something was stolen, according to the title of the whole book, it's probably lightning that was stolen. So now we know that Annabeth really wants to work with Percy because she wants to go on a mission or adventure or something like that. And they are probably going to try to find the lightning bolt that was stolen. So that still doesn't have anything to do with practical jokes. The fact that monsters are not supposed to get into the camp There was one other thing. So we still have to hold that onto that and figure out why that was said and how it comes into play. Right. Talk to you later, boys. Bye.